Good evening, my friends. Tonight, I want to begin with a question. Not a question you ignore, not a question you rush past. A real one. How many hours a day do you actually live in your desired reality? Not think about it, not visualize it, not wish for it, but live in it. Take a moment, be honest. Because the answer to this question explains everything. Every result you got, every result you didn't, every dream that feels stuck. For most people, the answer is painful. Maybe 1 hour, maybe less. That one peaceful moment before sleep when your imagination feels real, when everything feels impossible, and when everything feels possible, and then morning comes. Within minutes, it's gone. You check your phone, you remember your problems, your bank balance, your relationship status, your current reality. And just like that, you were back in the old version of yourself. So here is the truth most people don't want to face. You give your dream 1 hour and you give your old reality 23 hours. And then you wonder, why isn't my life changing? Tonight we fixed it. The truth about the manifestation. Your mind is not a switch you turn on at night. It's always running, always creating, every moment. Right now, you are manifesting. This morning, you are manifesting. Tomorrow, you will be still manifesting. The process never stops. So, the real question is, what state are you living in the most of the time? Because that becomes your life. If most of your days is filled with doubt, fear, lack, frustration, then that's what keeps showing up. Not because life is unfair, but because the law is precious. Why you keep going back? There is something you need to understand. Your default state. This is your mental home base, the place your mind returns to automatically. And for most people, it's the old version of life. Think of it like a rubber band. You scratch it during meditation. You feel powerful, aligned, but the moment you stop, it snaps back. That's the real problem. Not your technique, not your effort. Your default state hasn't changed. The real goal, this is important. You are not trying to force positive thinking, control every thought, stay perfect all day. No, your goal is simple. Make your desired state your new normal, no natural. So be natural, so automatic. Then that even when you are not trying, you are still being it. The 60-second morning shift. Your entire day is decided in the first minute. Most people wake up and instantly check their phone, think about problems, replay stress, and just like that, the old reality wins again. Instead, do this. The moment you wake up, don't move. Don't think about your day. Just be the version of you who already has everything. Feel it, not excitement, not effort, just calm certainty. Like, yes, this is who I am now. Just 60 seconds. That's it. But that 60 seconds change everything. Your inner voice is everything. All day long, you are talking to yourself, and most of the time, it sounds like this: I can't afford that. Why does this always happens? Nothing work for me. You think it's normal. It's not. It is programming your reality. Every thought is a command. So you just shift this, not by forcing possibility, but by thinking from your new identity. Instead of I can't afford that, say I can have that anytime I choose. Instead of nothing works for me, say everything is aligning perfectly. This is not pretending. This is choosing your state. The 10-second reset system. You don't need to control every thought. That's exhausting. Do this instead. Every 2 hours, pause for 10 seconds. Ask yourself, who am I being right now? The person who has it, or the person who is still waiting. If you drift, no problem. Just come back. No guilt, no frustration, just return. Again and again and again. This is mastery. When reality disagrees, now comes the hardest part. You are doing everything right, and suddenly something goes wrong. Bad news, money issues, no results. And fear hits. This is where most people fail. But listen carefully. What you see right now is old data. It is the result of your past state, not your current one. So when something negative appears, say this. This is old. This is not me anymore. You don't ignore it. You just don't let it control you. And every time you say in your new state, despite the evidence, you become unstoppable. Now, in the night, where real change happens. Before sleep, don't scroll, don't stress. Instead, feel your desire as already done. Calm, natural, real. Because your subconscious works all night. 8 hours of creation. If you sleep in fear, you create more fear. If you sleep in certainty, you create results. The transformation. At first, it feels like effort. You patience. You practice. You correct yourself. You stay alert. But then something changes. You stop trying. You just become. You are no longer trying to be successful, trying to be loved, trying to be abundant. You are it. And when that happens, life has no choice but to match you. Your 7 day challenge. Start from tomorrow. Wake up in your desired state. Watch your inner voice. Reset every 2 hours. Ignore old reality. Sleep in fulfillment. For 7 days, no excuses, and I promise you, you will feel the shift. And the final truth is, you will drift. Everyone does. That's not failure. What matters is this. Do you come back again and again and again? Because that return, that quite consistent return, is what changes your life. Trust me and follow the stress free zone for your self improvement and your positive life.